Good morning, everyone. It is Friday morning. It is 8:29 a.m. and I'm off for the next 2 nights. So I decided I might try to make this a thing. I might try to do like every Friday, just do a little vlog or whatever. Don't know what I'm gonna call it, but yeah, I think I want to try to make this a weekly thing. So anyway, I've got my lounging around the house attire on right now. Right now, I'm kind of hungry, so I'm gonna go out in the kitchen, make some breakfast. I'm kind of in the mood to make some breakfast burritos. Might take a little while, but it'll be some good eating. So let me turn the camera around, and we'll go out there and start cooking. All right. And the funny thing about these, fun fact about these Christmas lights, they have not been turned off or unplugged the entire month. I leave these on the entire month of December. Probably shouldn't, but I love them, man. Oh, another thing, I brought the Green Ranger out of the extra room and put him up right here. I used to have them on the nerd wall, but their nerd wall is gone, and you'll see that later in the year. Or I should say next year. Anyway, let's go out here to the kitchen. Oh boy. I always love the tree. I love walking out here and seeing the tree, even though it's kind of leaning to the side a little bit. Alright, let's drop the phone down on the couch. There's my Bella. Hello, Bella. Hi, pretty girl. Come here, Bella. There's my Bella. There she goes under this. Where you going? You going under the tree? Okay. She likes to sleep under the tree. It's hilarious. All right. First things first. Let's get our pan out. I need to vacuum today too. Alright. Oh, this is what they gave us after Tiger passed away. We had him cremated so we can keep him here with us, and they gave us this. That's his actual paw print. My little boy. I miss that little boy. Alright. Turn this on to 5. That's the magic number. Now, as I said before, when I cook, I always have a paper towel up here. Let me put the camera down. Yeah, I always have a paper towel to put my utensils on. Because I said before, when I watch these cooking shows and these so-called professionals use the utensils in their food, and they just set the utensils down on the counter with the food on it, it just drives me nuts. I always put them on a paper towel. Got our plate right there. There she is. You're gonna get on camera. Baby Bella, come here. Baby Bella. There's my good girl. There she is. There's my pretty girl. Why are you being so camera shy? You're being such a baby earlier. Put the camera on, all of a sudden she doesn't want to be seen. Goofy cat. Alright, so let's see. We'll take some chopped up onions. We'll use that. What in the world is that? Let's look outside. Put the camera down. Okay, so they're doing more construction stuff outside, so if you hear weird noises, it's from the construction crew, which they kind of pissed me off Wednesday, because they had a crew come in a different one to come do the plumbing, and they decided to blast their music the entire day. Did not get any sleep. Had to call out from work because I was exhausted. Okay, those look good. Alright, so we got onions, green bell peppers, some diced tomatoes. Yeah, I don't know if you picked that up on camera or not, but it's like, sounds like drilling or something. Ooh, she made tuna fish. Alright, we need the butter, the margarine, or as my mother calls it, the oleo, which makes absolutely no sense, but whatever. We'll need some more eggs. You know, as I get older, it's harder and harder to bend down and get back up. Especially the getting back up part. Cheese. Oh, man. That's all the shredded cheddar we've got? That sucks. Let's check the freezer. Well, it's frozen, but we can work with it. I went ahead and got some of this. I got the tortilla shells out of the freezer, and I didn't see any in the deep freeze. I guess I should have checked up here. Alright, let's close that. These are thawed out. Alright, so I'm going to kind of get this together, and I'll come back when I've got it all kind of in a better state. I'll be back shortly. You know what? I forgot one other thing. One of the most important pieces of a breakfast burrito is the sausage. This is Vermont maple flavored sausage links, and oh my lord, they are good. I'm not a big sausage fan, but I will eat the Vermont maple. Alright, now I think we've got everything. I'm going to kind of get this sorted out, put together, and I will be back. Alright, I've got the eggs mixed up. I was contemplating on whether to cook the veggies first or the sausage, but I think I'm going to do the sausage because they're... Like I said, we just pulled them out of the freezer, so they're going to take the longest. Oh, I almost dumped all the eggs all over the shelf. Let me put this camera down before I make a mess. Alright, we got the sausage in there, and I kid you not, I could smell the maple already. It smells glorious. So that's going to cook for a little while, and then we'll do the veggies. I gotta be honest, man, I like having to I like being able to talk as I'm recording instead of going back and doing a voiceover. But it's weird though, like when I'm home alone, I'll talk while I'm recording, but when someone else is here, I don't. Like, I don't know, it's weird. When other people are here, I don't like talking out loud when I record. I just feel weird. I feel like goofy and stupid, I guess. And so I always, if I record something while other people are here, I always end up having to do a voiceover. I know that sounds really weird, but I don't know. Matter of fact, let me get another plate out so we can chop up the sausage when it's done. So while that sausage is cooking, that's going to be a while. You know me, I like to have grizzle on the sausage. Everyone else says they're burnt, so I guess I like burnt sausage. I don't know. Let's turn around here. We'll turn on the TV. Yeah, they're drilling something out there. So, I've been watching Home Improvement every morning. Right now, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to watch a video on YouTube from Summoning Salt. For those... There she is. Yeah, there's my pretty girl. Hi, Bella. You won't look at me when I got the camera on you. But yeah, for those who don't know, Summoning Salt does videos on the history of video game world records, and he usually has a video come out it seems like every 3 months. And they're really good and entertaining. And he had one come out yesterday. The history of Lego Star Wars world records. Now I'm going to get a lot of heat for this, but I cannot stand Star Wars. I'm not a Star Wars fan, but I'm a huge fan of the Summoning Salt videos, so I'm going to watch it. And it is, oh my god, it's an hour and a half long. Holy crap. Alright. So, we'll come back when the sausage is done, and we'll keep on cooking these burritos. Alright, the sausage is done. And yes, I guess you could say it's burnt sausage, but that's how I like my sausage. I'm going to cut that up into little pieces. I've rinsed off the spatula, and now we're going to put some butter in the pan, and we're going to cook the veggies, so give me a few seconds. Ooh, boy! Let's turn that down to 4. Not hot, is it? Alright, let's get a spoon, scoop out some of those veggies. Alright, so when the butter is done melting, which should be a matter of seconds, we'll toss some veggies in there and we'll cook them, so we'll be back. Alright, so I just did 2 scoops of onions, 2 scoops of the bell peppers, and 2 scoops of the tomatoes. Not a whole lot, because we also got to think the sausage is going to be in there, cheese is going to be in there. So just 2 scoops of each of the veggies, and we'll cook this, and it should not take that long at all since the pan is so hot after cooking the sausage. And then you have to realize that the sausage, a little bit of that sausage grease is cooking in with this, so you're going to get that sausage flavor in with the veggies too, and that's awesome. Alright. So when these are done cooking, I'm just going to dump the eggs and the cheese in there, and we'll cook it up all at once. It shouldn't take too much longer, so we'll be back. Alright, I think that's good enough. I'm going to go ahead and dump these eggs in here, and I'm going to turn the camera off when I do the cheese, because I'm going to try to get that in there kind of quick. Alright, we got the eggs. Ah, crap, I forgot to cut up the sausage. I just screwed up. Alright, well, we'll be back. Alright, we got the sausage in there, the cheese, the veggies, the eggs. Now I'm just gonna cook these eggs. So I'll be back when it's all done, and we'll be ready to put it in our tortilla shells. There we go. Eggs are cooked, and we're ready to put this in some tortilla shells. That didn't take too long at all. The longest thing we had to do was wait for the pan to heat up. It's 9:02 a.m., so not a late breakfast, which is good. So we're gonna put them right here. Lord, as I get older, my memory sucks. So I'm gonna get some tortillas, and we're gonna make some breakfast burritos. So be right back when they're all done. It's gonna be a good breakfast, man. Okay, so I just now realized this entire time I did not have the light on the camera on, so apologies. But this is what it's gonna look like. Scrambled eggs, cheese, Vermont maple sausage, green bell peppers, diced onions, diced tomatoes. That's gonna be good. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up and be right back. So there we go. Made 2 breakfast burritos. And we have leftover eggs, which means I can either make more burritos later, or if I really want to, just eat the eggs like that. I mean, they don't have to be in a tortilla shell. That'd be just as good like that. So now I want something to drink. So I think I'm going to make a glass of chocolate milk. Good old Nesquik. Nesquik is awesome. Open the fridge here. Oh man. And get the tall boy. I don't know if I showed y'all, I got a new coffee cup a little while ago. Super Mario Brothers coffee mug, look at that. I thought that was pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to put the camera away while I do this. I'm going to go out in the living room. I'm going to have breakfast. I'm going to watch that video, and I will be back when it's all done. Man, I tell you what. I have to be honest, that was the best breakfast burrito I've ever made. And I've made quite a few. I probably won't use onions next time. I'm not a big onion person. I'm not a big onion guy. It's very rare that I'll have onions in something, but if I made it again, I would not use onions. But those were good breakfast burritos, man. I feel a dookie brewing though, gotta be honest with you, so I'm gonna have to take a dump. And no, I'm not gonna film it, you sick freaks. So anyway, I'm gonna finish watching this video I started when I first started cooking, the Summon and Salt World Record video. And after that, who knows? Well, Bella has decided to join me. Lay in my lap. Hey, Bella. Hey, pretty girl. Love you, Bella. She's such a sweet little cat. Alright, so the video is over. It is 10:20 a.m. and I'm going to go ahead and vacuum the house. You can see Bella behind me. She's laying on top of the couch. Now when I turn on the vacuum, she'll take off like a bat out of hell and go hiding. So let me turn this around here. The first thing I do before I vacuum is I put a carpet deodorizer on the floor and I let it sit for about 10 minutes. I also have to wash my dishes for breakfast, so yeah, that's the only part I don't like. Having to do dishes. Okay, I can't turn the camera light on while I'm actually recording. So let's get some, do I have some? I don't. I must have used it all. Okay. Well, never mind. I don't have carpet deodorizer, so I have to add that to the shopping list. Thought I had some left over, but apparently I used it all. Alright. That's unfortunate. I want to take a look outside real quick. Well, no, never mind. I was going to show you the houses, but I think there's a whole crew out there. I don't want them to think I'm weird filming them. Alright. Let's get the vacuum out. Ah. Alright. I just farted. I hope the camera didn't pick that up. I guess it wouldn't matter since I just told you I did, so yeah. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna vacuum. It's gonna take a few minutes, but I'll be back when I'm done. Alright, so I'm done vacuuming. It is 10:42 a.m. Doesn't take long at all to vacuum the house. Not long at all. I want to play a little World of Warcraft, but they're doing maintenance on the servers until 11. So while that's happening, I'm going to go ahead and hop in the shower. And no, I'm not going to film that part. Maybe I'll start an OnlyFans and do it that way. Who knows? But yeah, I'm going to hop in the shower. Let me turn this camera around. And while I was vacuuming... Hi, Bella. Hey, pretty girl. She went and hid under the Christmas tree. Alright, let me grab my phone. Put this in the room. Yeah, it doesn't take long at all to vacuum the house. I wish I would have had some carpet deodorizer. Not the carpet doesn't smell, but I always like to put the deodorizer down anyway. Just because it smells so good when it's over. Alright, let me some socks here. Change out of these shirts after I take a shower. There we go. We'll wear the fuck cancer shirt when we get out of the shower. A couple more months, I will be 4 years cancer free. Hell yeah. And the oncologist told me that I have to take 1 aspirin a day for the rest of my life, and it will help keep the cancer away. So, I mean, if all I have to do is take 1 aspirin a day the rest of my life instead of more chemo, dude, I'm all for it. Chemo sucked. Do I really want to film in here? That mirror's kind of dirty. And yes, that is Jason Voorhees in the bathroom. Like I said before, I spackled the wall, but I don't have the right color paint to kind of paint over it, so I put Jason up there to cover the spackle spots. And besides, I really don't... that peachy pink color is just awful. But this house was built in either 77 or 78, so yeah. I do like the wood paneling though. So anyway, I'm going to put the camera down. I'm going to go in the shower, and I'll be back when I'm done. Whew, man, I feel better. You always feel refreshed after a nice hot shower. So I took a hot shower, clean out Bella's litter box. She's happy. She was actually watching me do it the whole time, sitting there and, yeah. So yeah. But anyway, about to play some World of Warcraft. It's 11:21. Maintenance should be done. I'm so glad to have these 2 nights off. Y'all just don't know, man. I leave work and I'm just like, ugh. You know what? I'm going to go on a little rant here. So my apologies in advance before we do anything. I'm going to go on a little rant about work. Now I know there are young people out there that work their butts off. They work for their paycheck. They work for what they have. They take pride in what they do. And I respect that. However, the young folks that they hire at my job are sorry as hell. Lazy as hell and completely useless. It's like my job finds the most useless, sorriest people in town and says, hey, you got a job. Come on in. I mean, I believe in working hard. I believe in earning my paycheck and taking pride in what I do, taking pride in my work. If you're going to pay me to do a job, if you're going to pay me to do something, I'm going to do it. To the best of my abilities, I'm going to bust my butt for you for the 9 hours that I'm on the clock. They're bringing in these young kids that want to get paid, but don't want to actually work. They come in, and for 9 hours, you just see them walking around doing absolutely nothing but talking on their phones, bragging about how they're not doing anything, and then when they're asked to do something, throwing a fit like a bunch of damn babies, and it pisses me off. And the bad thing is management lets them get away with it. You have people that come in, spend the first hour of their shift walking around crying because they actually have to work while they're at work, and they don't get anything done, and management will come to me and others like me who actually bust our butts. Oh, I know you got a lot to do, but I need you to do their job too because they're just walking around doing nothing. Your management! Get on their asses! Make them work! Tell them to do what they're being paid to do or walk out the damn door. Like, management at my job is scared to death to say something to these lazy people. They let them get away with it, and they know they can get away with it. That's why they don't do anything. We have people that come in late every single night. You're supposed to be there at 10. You can be there at 10:09 and you're safe. 10:10 and after is supposed to count against you. You have people walking in at 10:20 like it's no big deal, and they proceed to do absolutely nothing the entire night. What does management do? Oh, Steve, or whoever. When you're done with that, I need you to do so-and-so's job. They haven't done anything. What the? It drives me nuts, man. Management is scared to, and then we had one guy call out one of the new people for being lazy, and what did management do? Don't talk to him like that. Don't talk to him like that. He's been here 6 hours and hasn't done anything but talked on his phone. He was actually taking the stuff he had to do and put it into other people's pallets, trying to sneak his shit onto theirs, excuse my language, and management let him get away with it. Defended him. And so that's why I'm frustrated. I mean, that's why I'm frustrated with my job. I go in there every night and I see these people they hire and I just roll my eyes. We had one girl, I kid you not. We go in at 10 p.m. Our first break is at 12, 2 hours. She went to break at 12 after only being there for 2 hours. I can't do this. I have to actually pick the box up and take it to the shelf where it's supposed to go, and I actually have to pick it up and put it on the shelf. I can't do it. Well, what the hell did you think you were going to do as an overnight stalker? She quit because she actually had to put the stuff on the shelf. She actually had to carry it over. These are the kind of people they're hiring. They hired one girl who decided she didn't want to walk. So she got on the electric handicap cart. You know, the electric cart that's got the basket in the front. She'd put one box from her pallet in the basket, drive over to the shelf, hold the box up, and try to reach up from her cart. If she couldn't reach where it went, she said it was overstock. It took it to the back room. Her dumbass also got fired for stealing. They fired 8 people on my shift last week for stealing. Most of them were new hires. The starting pay is $14.50, and they got fired for stealing $2 to $3 sandwiches and sodas. And that's another thing that really irritates me. I work my ass off, people. I go in, I work my ass off. When I leave work, I am in pain. I can't put into words how much pain I'm in. I can't even lift my leg to get in the truck. I have to grab onto the seat, and I swear to you, to God, Buddha, whoever, I have to pull myself into my truck. I'm in so much pain. These new hires are making the same amount of money as I am. I'm still at $14.50. Busted my ass, and these people that do absolutely nothing are making the same amount of money as I am to do absolutely nothing, and it irritates me. It just pisses me off, and management will not do anything about it. Anyway, I'm going to stop there because I could go on and on for hours. I didn't mean to get that negative into it, but good Lord. Yeah. I don't mind working hard, but stuff like that just, it doesn't sit well with me. That's not right. Anyway, let's play some World of Warcraft, man. Let's lighten up the mood. Let me turn this camera around. Yeah, so we're gonna another sneak peek of the Nerd Cave in progress. We're gonna get on PC over there. I think that the maintenance should be done if they haven't extended it, and we're gonna play a little bit of World of Warcraft. So let me get up there and let's lighten up the mood. Let's have some fun. Alright, so before I do that, real quick, got notification I sold a few things on eBay, so I'm gonna check on that. That's right, I said I wouldn't sell on eBay anymore, but I am. So if I remember, I'll put a link to my eBay store in the description box below if I remember, and anyone who's interested can come check it out. But I want to check on that real quick, and then after that, we'll play some World of Warcraft. Alright, let's play some World of Warcraft. I remember to turn my mic on this time. So yeah. I can't believe I forgot to turn the mic on last time. Ugh. So I'm going to check the auction in my mail. I sold some stuff on the auction house apparently. Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? Holy crap. Made 14,498 gold. That's always a good thing. So basically, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to queue up for a random heroic dungeon. For those not familiar with World of Warcraft, you have regular dungeons, then heroic dungeons where the difficulty increases, mythic dungeons where it increases even more, and then you have a raid, which is like 25 people go in there, like 25 or 40, I can't remember. It's been, I'll just say 25. I know for sure 25. But anyway, a whole butt ton of people go in there. Yesterday, I got to the point where I had a high enough item level to where I can run heroic dungeons. Now, your gear here, you run dungeons, you get high level gear, you get gear from doing quests and everything. You have to have a certain, I'm pointing like you can see where I'm pointing. You have to have a certain item level to go in heroic dungeons. I think it's 342. So I hit 345. I ran one heroic dungeon last night and I got 2 pieces of gear. That one and that one, so that was lucky. So yeah, now I'm going to run heroic dungeons, try to get my item level even higher so I can go into the mythic dungeons and, have a chance. And then I eventually want to do the raid. So we're going to queue up here for a random heroic. It hasn't been taking too long, like 7 minutes is the average wait time to find a group. So while I'm waiting, I'm going to sharpen my blade. I don't have anything to sharpen the mace. I can sharpen my blade. I could eat some food and increase my mastery for an hour. My mastery is kind of a big deal with this character. So just get myself prepared. Here's my sins. My critical strike, 1610. Haste is 1513. That's a biggie. Mastery right now with that buff, 1655. That's haste and mastery what I want the most of. But yeah, I'm queued up for the random heroic dungeon. I'm not gonna record the whole dungeon. It could take a little while. It depends on how we're doing as a group. But I will be back later on. Alright, so I just finished a heroic dungeon. Did not get one single piece of gear. I hate that, man. I feel like you should get at least one piece of gear for running a dungeon. That's the only thing that sucks about it. You can run an entire dungeon and not get a single piece of gear. You can run an entire raid and not get a single piece of gear. And that's just what happened, man. Ran a whole dungeon. Didn't get a single thing.
Have a good one.
But that's how it goes sometimes. Gonna run one more, and we'll be done World of Warcraft for the time being. Alright, so I didn't run a heroic dungeon. I went back to some old content, and I ran an old dungeon to try to get a mount. I'm hoping this drops. I mean, who doesn't want to run around on a mummified raptor? So we'll see, man. Nope, not today. We'll try again for it next week. These mythic dungeons you can only do once a week. I tried. Oh well. Alright, so it's 1:36 p.m. Done playing World of Warcraft. I think it's time to go to bed and get some sleep. So, with that being said, turn this around. Give you a look at the PC real quick. That glare. I just think that's so cool how they make the cases where you can look inside. That's just awesome to me. But yeah, I'm about to go to bed and get some sleep. We'll be up tonight. SWAT and Fire Country are not on tonight. They had their fall or winter finales, whatever you want to call it, last week. But Joe Bob Briggs from the last drive-in and Monster Vision is having a Christmas special tonight, so they're going to show some Christmas horror movies. We'll definitely check it out. But for now, I'm going to go to bed and get some sleep, and we'll be up later. Alright, everyone. It's 6:30 p.m., so got a little bit of sleep. I didn't get too much sleep. The neuropathy in my feet kicked in, so it was in too much pain to sleep. Unfortunately, that's one of the things that I've been stuck with since finishing chemotherapy. I read up on it. It says that chemotherapy does have a chance to cause neuropathy, where it's like nerve pain, and it did in both of my feet, the bottom of my feet. So it's like 1,000 pins and needles stabbing you. Plus, it feels like they're on fire and burning, so it's not pleasant when it does happen. It's not all the time, but when it does happen, it sucks. And it just happened, to trigger today. So didn't get too much sleep, but I should be all right. So it's 6:30. I'm gonna go out front, see what we can find for dinner. Turn the camera around. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got for dinner. And it's also pretty cool because I love seeing the tree at night. Look at that. Beautiful. And guess what? The light works again, so yeah. As you can see, I still have not washed the dishes yet. I'm gonna wash them tonight, I promise. There we go. The Friday night special. Did we get a milkshake this week or no? We did. Heck yeah, dude. Alright, well, let me get this on a plate and heat it up, and dinner shall be served. Alright, there it is. Friday night's dinner, Big Mac. Big Mac is good, but that is one messy sandwich. So anyway, I'm going to heat this up in the microwave, go out front, and have some dinner. Alright, everyone, so dinner is done. It is 8:40 p.m. I'm tired. Like I said earlier, I did not get a lot of sleep, so I'm going to go back to bed. Try to get at least 3 hours of sleep. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully the neuropathy doesn't kick in. And I'll be back when I wake up. Alright, everyone. It is 11:30 p.m. And I'll be honest, I think I fell asleep as soon as my head hit the pillow. I slept good these last, 3 hours? Yeah, 3 hours, so I'm good to go. I just saw a notice I sold something else on eBay, so I'm gonna pack that up, print the label for it, get that all sorted out. If you hear coughing in the background, I have to hear that every freaking night, man. It drives me nuts. I can't stand it. It's ridiculous. But anyway, let me sign into my eBay store, get everything packed up, and after that, I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got the entire night. So with that being said, I'm going to do this, and I'll see you again. Alright, everyone, it is 3:10 a.m. I'm back out in the front room, decided to watch some Home Improvement. I'm about halfway through the first season, so making some progress on it. As you can see, season 1, I think this is episode 14 or 15 on season 1, but yeah, 3:10 in the morning, gonna watch some Home Improvement. Alright, everyone, it is 4:40 a.m. Watched a couple episodes of Home Improvement. Still wide awake. Don't know what I'm going to do now, but I think I'm going to end the video here. It's pretty much early Saturday morning. So yeah, that was this week's Friday vlog. Like I said, I want to try to make this a weekly thing. I have a lot of fun with it. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next week. Y'all take care.